I don't know what happened, but I think I posted the wrong graphic when I was scheduling the posts for today and Thursday. And I accidentally scheduled that there was meditation last Thursday when there wasn't. And then I think I grabbed the graphic that said canceled, that there wasn't alive today, and there was. So apologize for confusion. It's so nice to see you again, too. Thanks for coming back. Um, so I feel like with the let's see if we can get Instagram set up. And oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to do that. Been doing this so long, and I still feel like the technology sometimes boggles my brain. Hi, Claudette. Aloha. Welcome. I figured I better come on a minute or two early since I think I accidentally posted the wrong graphic. So it says canceled today, and we're not canceled. We're here. We are here. So I figured I better get in here and have you have some time to, find me, because I know it takes Facebook a minute to be like, Charity's live. So I figured I'd wait and make sure you guys had the opportunity. So we are a little early, so we could chit chat because I do want to wait till 4:30. But I do. I did want, like I said, I know it takes a minute for the notifications to get into people's, things or whatever. So I want to make sure people know we're here. And we'll talk about the new moon, because the new moon was this morning. So hope you guys aren't feeling, I don't know about you, I'm feeling a little tired. But there's lots going on with the new moon. So we'll talk about that for sure. And I do want to bring in a new deck. It will be new to the broadcast, but it's not new to me. It's probably not even new to you all. I love James Van Prague. He's a wonderful medium with a great accent. And so today I felt really called to grab his deck of cards, messages from the guides. So especially as we are in this new moon, I figured I'd grab that. So we'll do our card reading. We'll do the Wisdom of the Oracle card deck today. But when we get into the individual questions, and we'll see how long we go for that. But when we get into the individual questions, so I thought I would use James's deck because it's a new moon, so having a message from your guides, especially about setting intentions for the new moon, because we've talked a lot about that. So, all right, so it's 4:30, it's 4:31. We'll get started, and hopefully people will come, and if not, that's what replays are for. So I do want to talk about the new moon because we are in this time of the new moon. The new moon was actually like 2 o'clock this morning, I think Eastern time. This should be a pretty lucky new moon for people. The astrologers are talking about how that it is the moon is in a harmonious place with Jupiter. And Jupiter is a planet of good luck and a planet of good timing. So that's, always a good thing. This moon, because it's a new moon in Pisces, is that right? It's Pisces. That this brings a lot of water energy, flexible energy, dream energy. So it's a great time for asking for things. It's a great time for manifesting. This is a great time for, hi Yvonne. This is a great time for if you have been trying to sign a contract or close a deal. This is a good time for that. This is a good time to think that, about what you'd like to manifest or accomplish. This is a great time for bringing in that creative energy to fruition. Leslie, if you're Pisces, that's awesome, because then you'll have extra. So imagine that like everything I'm saying is on steroids for you. So if you're a Pisces and this is the Pisces new moon, then you would be, I just want to make sure that I hit that right, that it was, yeah, because Pisces is next. I think it's the Pisces new moon. For some reason I got my moons all discombobulated. But this is a very watery moon, so I think it's the Pisces moon. And I did check it, but I think I didn't, just didn't stay in the brain. But this new moon brings with it this time of tying up loose ends. And it may feel a little, emotional, a little bit like that heaviness of the new moon, of feeling like, we have a little bit of that reluctance of like leaning into our creative aspects. We talked a lot last week about, bringing yourself forward, stepping into the light, leading. Where are you being called to lead? What are you being called to bring into the world? What are you being called to birth? And this moon really has a lot of energy around it, of expelling the creativity and allowing this stuff to come out of you. I know that this is true because in the last 4 or 5 days, I'm like writing, and I'm like, oh, I can't stop writing. So these things are really important part of it as well. That this is happy birthday. We love birthdays. Happy birthday to Leslie. So this is a really important time. So if you are a Piscean, then it's going to be more for you. And if you are not a Piscean, that's okay, because this is still a really great time for manifesting and for creating. What is it that you've been wanting to do, meaning to do? What is it that you've maybe, it's always been that niggle in the back of your mind going, yeah, boy, if I had all the time in the world, this is, I would write that book, climb that mountain, I would, negotiate for a raise, or, whatever it is. So whatever that thing is that's been kind of gnawing at you, that you would want to raise your vibration or raise up your situation in some way, this is the time. Being very productive, right? It feels that way, doesn't it? I mean, we're going to have a bunch of house guests this week. We're really excited, and it's sort of a whole confluence of people that are all going to end up at my house at the same time this week. So it's really exciting. But as I did that, I find that I did all the laundry, washed all the dishes, I remade all the beds, I organized the pantry. I mean, and I'm writing, I can't stop, I don't, what is going on? I'm like, oh, it's the new moon. And so this is really important to honor those things, right? That you're, oh, Leslie, what a great birthday gift. An 8% pay rise is humongous. That's fantastic. Yay for Leslie. That is wonderful. What a beautiful birthday gift. Getting a raise. We love that. That's a fantastic. Congratulations. So I really do want to talk a bit about honoring, what we're being led to do. Because sometimes, we can get a little it wasn't manic, but I know I'm a person that can be easily overwhelmed. It's definitely part of the empath, thing. That I know that as part of my working within my own empathic nature, that I have to be kind to myself. I need to be honoring how I feel. And so when I, for somebody like me to go into the pantry and think, I am going to reorganize the pantry, I can feel completely overwhelmed in about, a minute and be like, oh, this is too much. But I, have learned, because this is one of the things we teach about helping empaths to become empowered in my online class, is to look at one chunk at a time, right? We talk about eating the elephant one bite at a time, Mary Kay would say, or just taking one piece of it. And so I just looked at, I bought these new bins for the pantry, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do one bin. What would I put in this bin? And that was it. And then I walked away and I did something else for a little while. And so we honor our abilities and we honor our own energetic flow, because it's, especially as empaths, it can be very easy to get overwhelmed. And we don't have to finish everything that day. And this has been, a real thing my husband and I have been talking about, is what is the goal for the day? The goal for the day could, we have a big garden. And so the goal for the day could be cleaning out one garden bed and getting it weeded and fertilized and planted, one bed. Because to try and go out there and do, I mean, we're in our 50s. I mean, we're not old, but I mean, this is Florida. It can get hot. And just, it doesn't all have to be done immediate. And we live in this instant gratification society, and we forget that it's okay to be gentle to yourself. We forget that it is okay to be kind, and that we don't have to be the racehorse in order to win. The person, there is no winning. There is no winning. The 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 journey is the important part. The way you go forward on the path, who you go forward on the path with. Are you going forward on the path with love and with kindness and with enjoining people together? Oh, my dog. He just stuck his nose on my arm. How are you going forward on the path? There's no finish line. If I don't get the garden planted, today, then I'll get it planted tomorrow or next week. And, it'll still be okay. And I know that in some places, like if you're a farmer, obviously there's things that have to happen. And if you live in a place that isn't so hospitable to growth all year long, then that's a different situation. And, we lost a lot to cold weather in the winter. Okay, buddy, go lay down. Go lay down. Go on. Good boy. He's like bumping up against my chair. Go lay down. And I know some places that are colder, they may have like a shorter spring planting season, and so there might be some urgency, but even still, you plan it out, you meter your energy so that you are not wearing yourself out energetically, especially if you're empathic. And so giving yourself grace, especially as we're in the time of this new moon, that is this watery, manifesting, co-creating time. We are not good co-creators when we're like, we allow ourselves to get overwhelmed, or we put ourselves in a position consciously or unconsciously to be overwhelmed. That's not co-creation. We're not equal parts of the thing. We're not in we're not in that place of peace and manifestation. This is the time when we're feeling overwhelmed to take it to step back and be like, okay, I need a breath. What is the next best, most important thing I can do to move forward to the goal? And to give ourselves that grace if it's not finished. My son, I'm so proud of him. In this new job that he has. He's been there a couple months now, and they're working on pieces for the Tron ride at Walt Disney World. And, they have a deadline and it has to get there, but this is very much a team effort. It's not just him. And so his department, another department, and all the things, they all have to come together in order to get it done. And so, did it get done on time? Not so much. But they're still going to work on it and finish it, and obviously it's going to be there. And, these deadlines are put in for well before, so that the things can get installed and then decorated and whatever all Disney has to do to them. Because it's not the end of the world. It's not the most best when you don't hit the deadline, but also, they all got together, the staff and the boss and the company owner, and they said, okay, what do we need to do? And how are we going to handle this? And how are we going to go forward together as a team to co-create this without anybody's head exploding? Because yelling and panicking and having a, come apart is not helpful, and it is not a co-creative space, whether it's with other people and certainly not with spirit. And so as we are in this time of this new moon, and this is such a time for the heart and the dreams. So if you've been having dreams, Claudette said she's been dreaming during her sleep with messages from past loved ones. So why would you be having that? So this is a very watery new moon, and water is emotion, right? If you're looking at, so Claudette's such a great question, perfect segue. So water is emotion, right? We look at the tarot, and water is the emotion. It's the heart, right? It's the things that flow through us. And so now we're in this time of this watery new moon, that it would be, especially because I know, Claudette, you have mediumistic abilities, and I think if I'm remembering correctly, did you not lose your mom in the last year or so? I feel like I'm remembering that. It's not mediumistic, it's not like she's connected, but I feel like I'm remembering that. And so having these messages in a time of deep emotion, especially in the new moon, that they may be coming in to help point you in a direction, to help fine-tune the direction that you're going in, that you maybe are going in the right direction, but they just want you to tweak a little bit, or there's some piece of wisdom that they would like to impart to you on this new journey that you may be on. And so when we are in the new moon, this is the time of co-creation, it's the time of manifestation, as opposed to the full moon when we're releasing stuff, right? That's the time of releasing and letting things go. This is the time of welcoming information in. Another part of that, Claudette, is that as we come into that new moon, and you all have heard me talk about this a lot, where our energy goes up to the full moon and then comes back down to the new moon, right? So we are in this time of higher energy. We can feel a little bit more frenetic as we come into the full moon, and then as we come back down to the new moon, we may feel tired. And so when we're tired, we can be more receptive to spirit and what things are trying to get our attention. If you've ever looked at somebody who was going through, or talked to somebody who was going through a dark night of the soul, it was massive depression and sleeping a lot, and frustration and anger and all the things that just bring you down, because spirit's not trying to torture us, but there is a point where they're trying to get you to surrender, where if you've gone through a dark night of the soul, a lot of times we come to this place where we are like hit the bottom, and we're just like, fuck it, I can't do this anymore, I totally give up, I surrender, what the hell do you want me to do, what am I supposed to do, how am I supposed to shift, how am I supposed to get out of this, what and if you've ever been in that place where you're fighting a situation and you just feel like you're fighting and fighting and fighting and you just can't get any traction, it can feel like that, where you just get to a point where you're just like, I give up. What are you trying to tell me? What am I missing here? But it's in that place where we are so sick and tired, or physically tired, right? The energy is low in the new moon and we just may be tired. And that's part of that moon process. But it gives spirit a space to get in, because sometimes we're so busy in our lives, we're not listening, or we're not paying attention. We're like, yeah, I hear you. On to the next thing, right? And so we may not be paying attention. How many times do you say, oh, I wish they'd give me a sign. Can somebody give me a sign? And then we get a sign and we're like, no, that's not a sign. That's just, coincidence. They gave you the sign. But we're not listening. Right? So in this time of the new moon, so Claudette, that may be why that you're getting these things right now. And so I would tell you, if you're getting messages in your sleep from loved ones, okay, first of all, I'm a little bit jealous. Second of all, embrace it and ask if you can do a little lucid dreaming in there. What is it you're trying to teach me? What is it? And if you can, I always really recommend to write down your dreams, or if you can't write them down, because if you're going to write down the dream, you have to wake up, you've got to turn on a light, you've got to have notepad paper, you've got to think about it. And I have done that, where I've woken up the next morning and there's some kind of scrawl across some piece of paper that I can't really read. So I have taken to using the voice recorder on my phone, which I would show you right now, but Instagram is using my phone right now. So I will use the voice recorder on my phone. So I know a lot of experts tell you don't keep your phone next to your bed, but I do, for a couple different reasons. But one is because I want to track my dreams. And so I'll grab my phone, I'll just, swipe it open and grab that voice recorder and hold down the button and go, I just dreamed about blah, blah, blah. And you can hear it. It's hilarious. I'll be like, I just dreamed about blah, da, 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 da. And then I, let it go. And it's in the phone. And then when I wake up, half the time my phone's on the floor because I've, dropped it. But at least then I can go back. And when I read or listen to what I've said, the dream will come back to me, at least a lot of the components, maybe not all of it. But it gives you an opportunity to connect that with that information without having to really disturb your sleep, and you can roll over and go back to bed without having to wake up, get a notepad, maybe disturb your partner and have to think about what you just dreamt to have, to write it down. Because then I can write it down later after I've listened to the recording once I was more awake. So maybe that's something to help as well. All right, so I do want to grab our cards for our collective card reading. And again, I do want to apologize for the confusion today. I think when I was setting up the posts for our Monday and Thursday live things where we do this on Mondays and our meditation on Thursdays, I think I I just got the schedule wrong where I wasn't going to be available last week, and yet it posted. And then this week, that I think I just grabbed the wrong meme, the wrong graphic that said canceled, and we're not canceled, and I do apologize for that. So hopefully people will be able to find us in the recording. Hi. So, right. So I'm sorry for that confusion. I'm sorry. We are not canceled. We were never meant to be canceled. Oh look, Conic Empress, we're gonna ban you. Ban. Goodbye. Ban. Bye. If you're a spammer, just leave now because we ban you immediately. You're banned from the page. Don't come back. So if you're a spammer, just go now. Because just don't even post because banned. So. Instagram doesn't have that problem. So Gina, I'm sorry for the confusion there. I was just explaining, I think, when I made the posts, because I do those at the end of the month for the next month, and I think I just grabbed the wrong post, the wrong graphic for today. Sorry. I really try not to be canceled. All right. So let's look at some collective card reading information that we need for this week. So here we are again using the Wisdom of the Oracle cards from Colette Baron Reed. I really like these cards. And so here we have Clean It Up is our first. You are not late. I was accidentally canceled. Not canceled. Not late. So here our first card is Clean It Up. And so it did come in the protection position, which really reminds us that it's important that we don't do someone else's work for them. We don't want to. We want to stay in our lane, right? We talk about this a lot, where we want to stay in our lane. We want to do our work. We don't want to do someone else's work for them, because when we do someone else's work, we are depriving them of the opportunity to learn those lessons and move forward on their path. So this is just this reminder, and especially as we were talking about this new moon, this is that great time for this co-creation, right? And so we can't co-create for somebody else. We can only co-create for ourselves and with our own spirits, with our own guides. I mean, we can co-create with somebody else as far as like, oh, I'm going to write a book with someone, or we're going to work on a project together. When we're calling on manifestation and new moon energies and co-creating with spirit, we can't do that for someone else. We can ask energy and angels to come and to bless that person and to be with that person and be of guidance and of love or protection or service or something with that person, but they still have to welcome that energy in. So we can't co-create for somebody else. We've got to let other people do their own work. So just remember to stay in your own lane as we're in this time of deep manifestation for this new moon. So the next card that came is the Yang card. And again, this also comes in upside down. And this is just this reminder that we are supported by spirit, right? That it is time for us. The Yang card tells us to go forward. The Yang card tells us we are supported by spirit, right? We have this ball of energy that's being manifested. It's coming out of the hands. It's coming forward. It's blue. This is the voice chakra, the throat chakra energy, the time of speaking truth. This is the blue, but look how we are supported by spirit with so many sparkles and stars, and the way this ball of energy looks like it's blasting off, right? I live in Florida a lot, in Central Florida, lots of launches here. It looks like it's blasting off. So this is telling you this is the time, but it comes in upside down, which is telling you don't miss it. Don't miss it. This is the time that you are so supported by spirit for co-creation. Stay in your lane, and this is the time for you to be, really making those steps forward of what if, and we talk about this new moon as being dreamy. So it's not about like, la, 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 like I'm stoned dreamy. It's like, what am I dreaming of? Take advantage of that. If there was ever the time to look around and say, everything is possible, this is the time. This is the time. And this is what the cards are telling us. I love my messages. I write them on my phone notes, but there are the visits. Yeah. Oh, I totally get it. I have, I'm with you, Claudette. Yeah. Oh, you can make me cry. Yeah, I'm totally with you. Yeah. Okay. I literally just shuffled while we're talking. Yang comes up again, right side up. So this is one of those things where the cards are hitting you on the head going, hello, take the hint, hello. So I can't be any clearer than that. So we are going to pull one more card just because I want to make sure that wasn't my fault. Probably wasn't. You're very crafty that way. And when we move into personal messages, like I said, we're going to shift over to the messages from the guides cards from James Van Prague. I'm not sure why. It just felt like that was really important to make that shift today for your personal readings. So we're going to talk about that today for your individual cards. So we're going to do that. And again, as I've gotten in the habit of saying periodically, I don't think there's spammers on right now. But if you're a spammer, just leave because we're going to ban you. Pretty simple. All right, so one more card just to make sure we're on the same, that I didn't just, somehow pull that card twice. This is the peace card. Okay, and if you look, it's all the earthy colors, the greens. Green is the color of the heart, and this is the egg. The egg is possibility. The egg is spring. The egg is birth, right? The egg is renewal and new life. So again, hello, could the cards be any clearer? This is the time to clean it up, and stay in your lane. Make sure you're not doing someone else's work for you. Make sure that you understand this is the time of co-creation. We are literally being held by spirit in the hands with love and support, and our intentions, our manifestations are blasting off into the blue sky of success and creation and vocalization and bringing what we speak into reality, into fruition. And then we finish with the egg card, the card of peace that says, look at all this green love and possibility. And the egg is all about birth. It is all about creation and bringing something into fruition. Oh my God, I am loving this new moon energy. I can't even stand it. So, okay, I'm so excited right now. I feel like I want to cry. I have to calm down because my dog is right here. What is going on, Mom? What is you're all up? He thinks I'm upset. I'm not upset. It's all good. I wish I could lift him up so you could see him, but he's really, this is Buddy. He's 85 pounds. He's really big. So, all right. So we are, hi. All right, so we are going to shift into, and we're just going to see how this goes. I want to play with this. We're going to shift into the cards of, again, these are the messages from your guides from Jeans Van Prague. I just really felt called to bring those in and incorporate with those today because we are literally on the day of the new moon. And so we're going to shuffle these cards. And so this is going to be a thing of intentions today, right? New moon, it's intentions time. That I want to really have you ask. Okay, asking the guides. Oh, these are all a kerfuffle, these cards. Hang on a second. So remember we talked about last week. What is the question? You don't have to tell me the question. You don't have to share, the question. Hi, new people. Hi, welcome back. You don't have to tell me the question, but have the question. So when, not yet. When we say, if you would like a card, because remember, I don't intrude. And so if you want a card, you have to say it. So just because you're here and you've said hi doesn't guarantee you a card, because for me, I will not energetically trespass into your energy unless you've said to me, yes, I want a card. So if you want a card, now is the time to say, yes, me, and then we'll get everybody a card reading. Again, if you're a spammer, just leave now because I'll ban you the second you start making comments, and then you will be gone. So bye-bye. Okay, but if you would like a card, this is the time. And we are going to use these different cards today. So I haven't used these with you all, I don't think ever. So Leslie, we're going to start with Leslie. You guys are so literal. Me. And so have this question in your mind of what it is that you are hoping, what is your question? And again, you don't have to tell me the question. Just want to make sure that when I check into your energy that the card is tuning into your question. Okay. So we're going to go with, I do go into in order. So we're going to start with Leslie. And Leslie, we have, Leslie, where'd you go? Leslie from Scotland. Oh my heavens. So this, Leslie, this card for you is Journey Within. And so this reminds you to tune in to your highest and best. This is a reminder for you to check in with your guts. And this is really about, especially in this time of manifestation in this new moon, Leslie, this is really about, what do I want? And because it's this watery, dreamy new moon, which is about emotion and letting your heart really open. And look at this card, it's all green, right? This is about the heart. So Leslie, what does your heart really want to create and to manifest? This is the time. Every card we just pulled says this is the time to make those wishes because the answers will be yes. So this is the card for you, my friend, for Leslie, okay? Yay, what a beautiful thing. Very exciting. Okay, so we're going to go to Claudette. I see you, Gina. We're not going to forget about you. All right, so we're going to go to Claudette. You shuffle. Sure. These cards, I can tell I haven't used them in a long time. They're very stiff. So, great. Claudette, who's having beautiful visitations and messages in her evening time. Wonderful. All right, for Claudette. All right, Claudette, it says, love is your energy. Okay, I know Claudette a little bit, and I know that's to be true. But like the card for Leslie, this blue and the pink. This is about speaking your truth and moving forward from love. So there may be some conflicts and things that are, giving you a little bit of spilkus, a little bit of move forward with love, right? Move forward with love, because love is the energy of the universe, right? Love is what's going to push you forward, right? But move forward with love, even in those places where maybe it could be a little bit hard and a little bit tricky to move forward with love. It's really easy for us to be like, no, that person. Moving forward with love is a little harder. So love is your energy, and knowing you as I do, I know that's to be very true. But this is about speaking your truth, but speaking it from a place of love and having love be the guide. Okay, so I hope that blesses you, my friend. All right, Chris Judd is going to be next. Oops, where did I go? Chris Judd. Oh, Tarot Chakra Spirit. Bye. You're banned from the page. Bye, spammer. Bye. If you're a spammer, just leave now, because we're just going to ban you. Like, it's that simple. You make one comment because we can see it coming. We can see it. So you just make one comment and we're going to be like, bye. And you'll be banned. All right. So, yep. Bye. Bye. All right. So we've got, where was I? We did Claudette and we're going to do Chris. All right. So 2 cards just jumped out. So it says, accept struggles as lessons, and you are here for a reason. So I'm going to say that these are connected with Chris, because if you look at them, they're both exactly the same colors, which, doesn't always happen. So I'm going to say that this is, as I was shuffling for Chris, that these 2 cards jumped out at me. And so, especially since Chris said me, me, me. So it says, you are here for a reason, and accept struggles as lessons. Now, here's the thing. The orange is our sacral chakra, right? This is about how we think about ourselves, how we view ourselves. It's our self-identification. It's our sexuality. It's how energy flows through us. And I know self-identification comes up into the yellow, into our solar plexus as well. But knowing that things are happening for you that may feel troublesome or problematic or just downright annoying, we know that things are transforming. It is not about something you've done wrong. It is about the universe rearranging things for you. And so that's the thing I want you to keep in mind, is that the struggles are lessons, and that things are being reorganized for your highest good. And then the other part is that you are here for a reason, because you speak the truth, and they're putting you in the position to really use your voice, whether that's with your mouth or your writing, that this is a position for you to help other people. And I know that that's something you do, and I think there's been a place of stepping back, but there's an opportunity to step back up, but it's going to be in a different way. It's almost like they've had you come down one set of stairs, go across, and then go up a different set of stairs. So I want you to understand that where things are right now, where they may feel a little bit blunted, that it is moving you like to go down the stairway and to go ready to go up another stairway that's going to be more suited to you. So that is for Chris. All right, so then we're going to go to Yvonne. All right, so let me shuffle again. And then after Yvonne, we're going to jump over to Instagram and do the folks over there. And then we'll come right back to Noreen. So if you have already asked me for a card, you don't need to ask again. I see your comments. The more like if you ask too many times, it like shifts the line, and we try to do it first come, first serve. Like, and you know me, I'll stay. Make sure I got you. But if you're a spammer, just go now, because as soon as you start making spammy comments, we're just going to ban you. Oh, look, medium, Daniel, whoever. Bye, banned. Banned. See you, bye. Banned. So if you're a spammer, just go, because I'm just going to ban you. You won't be back, and you're just disrupting it for everybody because nobody wants to send you a friend request. So, because I tell them every week, they all know. So I have actually had some of you tell me, I ban them too fast, so you don't get a chance to like be snarky with them. So, which cracks me up. All right, where are we? Yvonne, is that where we left off? Yvonne. All right, hang on. Let me go back. Yvonne, okay. Yvonne from Canada. Oh my goodness, Scotland and Canada. So Yvonne, this is everyone has value. And that means you have value. That means you have value. But it also means the people around you have value. And so again, we have this beautiful blue sky, right? But we also have this blue, which reminds us to use our voice. To use our voice. And so this, Yvonne, is about remembering your value and remembering that it's okay to stand up for yourself and speak your truth. It's okay for you to stand up and say your truth. You want to say it with love. You want to tell people, piss off. But you have value, and that you deserve respect, and that, you don't have to be, bitchy and demanding about things, and I'm not saying that you are. But just remember that you have this opportunity to speak your truth, and remember that you are a creature of divine light, that you have value, but so do the people around you. And so this is a really great time for you, Yvonne, to straighten up your back a little bit, drop those shoulders down, and say what you want, because you are valuable. You are important, and your light and your contribution to our world are important, both of them. So this is a great time for you to stiffen the back, stand up straight, and state your business, speak your truth. So hopefully that helps you. All right, so let me go over to, all right, we're going to go, Noreen's going to be after Gina. We're going to go over to Instagram for Gina, who is our very loyal and repeat friend on Instagram. So many people come and go on Instagram, but Gina is like clockwork. So I always want to make sure we get you in there. And, I forgot. Okay. So Gina, this is express your feelings. Express your feelings. Express your feelings. Express your feelings. Because you also have valid things. Your feelings are valid. So how you're feeling, connected to your voice, right? But then you've got this little pink in the middle that's going to be that, and yellow, that's going to be that love and support, that higher guidance of the crown chakras and things, and the heart, and that's going to be guiding you. So this is going to be your time to speak your truth. Speak your truth. All right, I can't believe I have to do this. I totally forgot to put something on my porch that I have to put on my porch. So Noreen is next. I have to put this on my porch. I'm coming right back. Porch. I totally forgot. Okay, here I am. Thank you. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, terrible. So, all right. So, we had, all right, Noreen. Let me just, Noreen and Carol and Leslie. Leslie, we did. You are very welcome. Ellen Jane, welcome back. Claudette, you are so welcome. All right, and Noreen, Michelle, yes. Okay, so Noreen. All right, we've got Gina, and we're coming back. Oh, a jumper card for Noreen. Oh, that's cool. This card is feel joy in all you do, Noreen. Feel joy in all you do. And so again, we have the yellow, which is our sacral chakra. This is grounding in our emotions, and what do we want to do? Where do we want to go? How do we want to move through the world? Through our emotional center, our sacral chakra, the dantian, that place of birth, of creation, that seat of our soul, our seat of our energy in the solar plexus. In the sacral. But look, you've got all these yellow stars that are in the solar plexus chakra that are leading you, and the lights are going up or down, and that are showing, and they're like threaded through, so that you are, when you stay true to yourself, you will have joy in all that you do. And if the reverse is also true, that if you do things that fill you with joy, and you come from a place of joy in all you do, you will be in your truest self. So it works both ways, right, for Noreen. So follow your bliss, follow your joy, right? Follow the things that make you happy and allow more of that to come into your space. All right, so we are going to go to Carol. Carol. And such an international crowd today. And all right, so when we get finished, I would love to get your feedback on, these are different cards than we normally use. So I will, tell me what you think. Do you like, do you not like, are they good? Are they resonating with you? Do you like, you tell me. Not right this second. All right, so this is Carol. Live your bliss, my friend. Live your bliss. But look how much green. This is not a rainbow. It seems like it wants to be a rainbow, but look how much green. And green is the color of love. It's the color of money. It's the color of following your heart. Green is the heart chakra. And then you also have, again, we have these sparkles, these stars that are into the orange and the yellow of being true, tapping into your truest self. So live your bliss. Again, following the happiness of what we had just talked with Noreen about. Following your happiness. So when you do things that make you happy, you will be living in your truest self. And when you allow more joy and happiness into your world, into your life, you will be living in your bliss. You will be living in your truest self. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it is something that just goes around, that if we stay in that energy, that vibration of joy and gratitude, we can't help but live your bliss. And that doesn't mean that there's not going to be bumps in the road. I mean, there's always going to be stuff. I mean, we all have, sometimes shitty things just happen. We had, a boy in the community that was, on his skateboard and a victim of a hit and run, which just breaks my heart. Because, now there's, psychic mediums, we're going to ban you. Banned from page, bye, banned. No spammers. If you're a spammer, just leave, because I'm going to ban you. Period. Zero tolerance. So we had this family. I can't even imagine what they're going through. This poor boy, it was like 12 years old, hit on his skateboard and was knocked unconscious. The emergency had a call. They were trying to figure out who his family was to even notify them. I mean, for me, that's my worst nightmare as a parent. Is if something would happen with my children, I wouldn't even know about it, because now they're over 18. They don't even have to call me. I mean, it's just, so it's not some sort of inoculation that says that nothing bad is ever going to happen, but how much stronger are we to deal with life's bumps and crises if we're standing in a high vibration when the shit hits the fan? It's important to think about. All right, so that was Carol, right? Okay, so next we're going to go to Ellen. Hi, Ellen. Welcome. Okay. All right. Noreen, I have a request for a card from you, and I'm just scrolling back because we did your card. Okay, we did do Noreen's card. Okay, I just make sure I'm not missing anybody when we go through the list. So, all right, so we're going to do Ellen Jane, yay, and Michelle Krantz. Awesome. Welcome. Oh, Sipu is back. Yay. All right, put it in there phonetically for me again so I get it right. Because, all right, we're going to do that. All right, so we're going to do Ellen Jane. Welcome back. Ellen, thoughts create your reality. And again, this is the blue, and we have this pink running through it, Ellen. So this means this divine support of those higher chakras, the colors of purple and pink that are the higher chakras, and that allow you to be supported as you are speaking your truth with all of this blue, this communication. So it's talking to you about, what are you thinking about? Speak it into creation, because especially right now with this new moon, this is the time. And if you were late to the party today, don't worry about it. And I'm so sorry for confusion about posting the wrong graphic that said we were canceled, because we're not canceled. But if you go back and watch the card pulls for the community, it talked about cleaning it up and staying in your lane, right? Doing your work, staying in your lane. And the Yang card of manifestation and the support from spirit, that we are all being incredibly supported right now. And then at the same time, we talked about the third card was the peace card with the egg that is birthing the new reality, that is coming, that is the fruit coming into fruition. And so this is the time of the most wonderful time of co-creation, because we're in this watery, emotion-driven new moon, right? Pisces is the new moon in Pisces. Pisces is water sign. Water is all about our emotions, following our heart for what we would want to create and co-create with spirit into our world right now. So this is so important, Ellen. What are you thinking about? Because it's coming to you. So thoughts become your reality. But here's the thing. We can't just think it in our mind and not tell anybody about it. Woo, I got it right. Yay. So, Ellen, you can't just think about it and not tell anybody, right? Thoughts become your reality because you verbalize them, you put energy behind them, and then you take action, right? It's not saying you have to do all of it yourself. You don't have to do all the work yourself. You do have to take a step towards spirit. They'll take 10 steps towards you, but you do have to take a step. But thoughts become your reality when you clear. You verbalize them, share them with a friend or a partner and say, this is what I want to do. You say to spirit, this is what I want to do. How can you help me? And then you say, what is my, look, spammers, bye, banned. And then you say, what is the next best step that I can take to make that thought into reality? But the blue on this card is no accident. You have to speak it so that the thoughts can move forward and they get that gas behind them, and the thoughts can become the reality. You've got to put your energy into it. You've got to vocalize it. Right, that's for Ellen. All right. All right, we've got Michelle. Michelle, my friend, Michelle. All right. And then Patty, Sipositu, and then Patty. And if you're a spammer, again, if you're a spammer, just go, because we're going to ban you. It's really simple. Just don't even comment, because, you know, Facebook makes it so easy for me to ban you now, and I do. Zero tolerance. All right. Michelle Krantz. Michelle Krantz. What does Michelle Krantz need to know? And then this is a different deck. This is the Messages from the Guides deck from James Van Prague, who I love. And so this is a different deck. I want to get your feedback on how you feel about it. So this is Michelle Krantz. This is Make Each Day Count. Make each day count. And so this is this mix of the green and the blue. We've got this aqua color. And so this is Lead from the Heart. Make each day count. Make a difference. It makes this about making each day count is about making a difference. How are you making a difference in the world? Whether it's, and it's not, it doesn't have to be world domination. How are you making a difference? It's like the starfish of, I can make a difference to one. How can you make a difference? So, you were here. Yay. I hope you had a great time. I hope you got to see some manatees. So how are you making a difference? How can you make each day count? I hope on your vacation you made every day count. I bet you did. I bet you did. And I hope you had a blast. Thanks for coming to our weirdo state. All right. Sipositu. I got to say it slower. I'm going to just get right through it. Sipositu. My friend, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are such an international crowd today. I love it. All right. So follow the golden rule, my friend. And what's so wonderful about this is you have all the colors, but there's also black on here, right? Which means some people are going to be shitty, but we still want to follow the golden rule. We still want to be nice to them. One of the cards that came up before was Lead with Love, and let love be your energy. And so not everybody is going to be the sweetest pie to us. We want to be above. We want to always take the high road. When we can, sometimes it's harder. We want to take the high road. We want to come from that place where we are treating people the way we would want to be treated. We want to treat people even better. We want to treat people with love. And what this card tells me is that there's some folks that are coming in your way where you just need that reminder of, oh, look, another one. Felicia something. Okay, bye. Banned. You're banned. See you, bye. So what this card is telling me, for my friend Sipositu, yep, is that another one? Oh, you're banned already. Okay. Is that some folks are probably heading your way that maybe were not so nice, and that this is a reminder that you have spirit on your side, and that you can control the narrative. When we have people that are crappy to us, it can bring us down to that level, and it can bring our energy down, which means now we're not co-creating, we're not manifesting, because we're down in this low energy. And so we need this conscious reminder to follow the golden rule, to treat people the way we would want to be treated or better, so that we are staying in the high vibration, we're staying in the energy of love, because love is where the power is. High vibration energy, love, this is where the power is. And so this is just a reminder, because it feels like maybe there's some, some less than nice people heading your way. And so where people are going to be negative, you take the high road. You stay in the power. You stay in the place of love and gratitude and compassion and grace, because Spirit sees that, and Spirit will respond in kind. I promise you. All right. I think I banned you already. All right. So we have scrolling. Patty. We're going to do Patty. Okay. And then Charlotte. Dolphins. Yay. All right. Hi, welcome. Boy, we are very international today, from England and Scotland and Canada. Again, if you're a spammer, just go, because I'm going to ban you, pretty, like as fast as I can see you. So, all right. So Patty, and then Charlotte Joyce, and okay. All right, so Patty, let me go back where I can see your name. So what I'm doing is I'm scrolling down so I can, be the guard dog for the spammers, but then I'm scrolling back up so that I can see your names, so I can check in with your cards. Okay, Patty, you have said hello. Hello, welcome. But you have not asked for a card. And those of you who've been watching and paying attention, I don't do readings just for someone who said hi to me. I do appreciate the hello. But I want to make sure that you are asking me to come into your energy, that I am welcome to come into your energy. Otherwise, I feel like it's trespassing. So Patty, if you're still watching, you want to make sure. This is why I don't like these spammers that say, message me, right? Because, they're... Anyway, if you are still watching, Patty, and you would like to have a message, please feel free to... yes, I do want a card. Yay! Okay. And then we're going to go back to Candace. I see you. We're going to go back to Charlotte. So we're going to do Patty, and then Charlotte, and then Candace. All right. Patty, express your feelings. Express your feelings. So this is the color of communication, but you've got this one little piece down at the bottom that is the higher colors of the higher chakras, the connecting you to spirit, right? Connecting you to spirit. And it's at the bottom, which means you're being supported in the words that you're going to speak, which are a reflection of your true feelings happening in your sacral chakra. Okay? The stuff that you're feeling in your guts that is important to you, Patty. The stuff that you're not saying, Spirit is telling you, we're going to support you to speak your truth of what you're really feeling. So trust yourself, trust them, and express your feelings. And again, you don't have to be bitchy to do it. You don't have to be rude or whatever. Sometimes we just get like, blah! And so try and breathe, figure out, take some time to think about what you want to say, or what it is that you need to address at this time in the new moon. Is a great time to do this. But Patty, this spirit is telling you that you are being supported to speak your truth of the things that you are feeling. Okay? And your feelings are valid, because Spirit wants you to be able to communicate so that you can have your needs met. Okay, so I hope that helps you. All right, so that was Patty, and we're gonna have Charlotte and Candace. All right, so probably we're gonna have to cut it off after Charlotte and Candace, but we'll see. All right, so Charlotte and Charlotte, I just gotta go back where I can see your name, from England. Yay, from England. So curious, how do y'all find me from all over the world? I mean, I'm honored and thrilled and excited, but how do y'all find me from all over the world? No, you have to tell me about that. All right, Charlotte, live your bliss. Boom. You can't, you gotta love a card like that. Live your bliss. And so I love this, because this is the green, the heart color, the color of many, the color of success, the color of healing, right? Live in your bliss. Live your bliss. This tells you that you are safe to welcome in joy and happiness. You are safe to welcome in abundance as we are in this new moon, this time of the new moon of manifestation and co-creation. And again, if you came late, definitely go back and watch the first part where we talk about the card reading, the collective card reading for the week, because wow, was it all about manifestation and co-creation for the win this week. So, but Charlotte, this is a reminder that it's safe for you. It's safe. It's safe for you to welcome in success. It's safe for you to to feel that success. You're not an imposter. There's no imposter syndrome. There's no fake it till you make it. You're there, right? It's a safe place for you to say, I am all that and a bag of chips, right? That you are living the bliss, but there is a level of success that I feel like you may have been denying yourself because you felt like maybe you weren't worthy for it. And this card is so covered in green. It's telling you, yes, yes, you are. Go. Welcome that abundance to rain down on your head with dollars and blessings and chocolate and all kinds of wonderful things. So hope that blesses you in England. All right. So we've got Alexa Jane, you're banned. Banned. Bye. Bye, spammer. Because you're not the only international sensation up in here. Christian, you totally cracked me up. That's true. Well, I just am always so excited to meet people from all over the world. It just, y'all make my heart so happy. And it just, I can't tell you how honored I am because I can't even imagine what time it is, wherever you are. And the fact that you tune in from all over the world, just, I mean, you have no idea. I am so honored. I'm just truly honored. All right, so that was Charlotte. We're going to finish up with Candace. Candace. And Candace, worry is a wasted emotion. Worry is a wasted emotion. And so here you have all these beautiful blue clouds underneath, and it's going all up into the cobalt blue of the highest chakras, reminding you that you are supported, you are loved. There's even, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but this edge right here is purple. You are supported, you are loved. There's nothing for you to worry about. You lead with love. You're a helper, and you lead with love. And people are so appreciative for you in their lives. And you come from such a place of wanting to make things better for people that there's nothing for you to worry about because your cosmic tally sheet is off the charts. I mean, really, you have so much love and respect and gratitude coming down at you that even when stuff gets bumpy, because, you know, it's never not going to be bumpy for somebody. I mean, right? We have bumpiness. But there's going to be a way made for you to go through it because you lead with love. So please do not worry, new friend Candace. Please do not worry because whatever it is that you are trying to juggle in many different things, it is being handled. And if you can just keep your heart open and your spirit ears open, they're going to show you the way. They're going to show you the way. Okay? Oh, Kindelinda, banned. There you go, banned. Bye, banned. You know, they're so stupid because they put like likes on your things and then you can see them coming and then they make comments. I'm like, so if you're a spammer, just go because I'm going to ban you like as fast as humanly possible. So you are so welcome. It's 12:30 in the morning in South Africa. It's 12:20 in the afternoon in Hawaii. It's 10:30, I'm guessing at night in England. Y'all people need to go to bed. I am so grateful to you to spend the time here and to create a window for us to connect. It is, oh, look, Divine Love and Psychics, bye. You're banned, bye. Banned, see you, bye. Ooh, they were quick. And I'm sorry, I wish there was more I could do about these people other than just ban them as quickly as possible. I know if you've watched me at all, I've told you time and time again, please do not friend them. Please do not message them because they're just all like, you know, going to spam you and send you like, you know, tell you have a curse or a hex and you need to give them money and it's all crap because an ethical psychic or medium that does this work from a place of love don't need to do that crap, okay? It doesn't. We don't. So, okay. Oh, we love the new deck. Yay. Okay, a couple of good positive comments about the new deck. All right. So here's the thing. I really would like to give away a copy of my book because I'm working on the next one. So this is the Own Your Awesome book. And if you would like a signed copy of the book, share the video. Share the video. I can see who shares the video. Share the page, share the video. I think share the video because it's easier for me to see who shared. So if you share the video, I'm going to give away a free book. So and thank you for sharing me so we can grow our community of light and that we can grow around the world. So I've got a free book. I will sign it for you. If you want to give it as a friend, just let me know. I'm going to let that sit for a couple of days. So if you want a free book, Own Your Awesome. I have a chapter in the book. Other amazing, wonderful people, and some of whom are very dear friends of mine, also have chapters in the book. It's a great book. I'm going to give away a copy of the book. If you would like a signed free copy of the book, share the video, and I'll do a drawing toward the end of the week. And then I will post who the winner is. I'll post it on these comments, so it's all in the same place, who the winner is. And then you just DM me your address, and if you want the book made out to a certain person, I'm happy to do that. So I just want to do something to say thank you all for being part of our community of light and being here. It means so much that you take time out of your day. So Claudette, you are so wonderful. I hope you all have a fantastic week. This Thursday's meditation is probably not happening. My kids' godparents are coming they live on an island on the northwest off the coast of Washington State. Like you can see Canada from their house. So they are coming into town on Wednesday. I don't think that we will be able to have meditation. I think we're all having dinner with the whole family on Thursday because they're coming in Wednesday and leaving on Friday. So it'll be a very quick trip. So we probably will not have meditation this evening. And then that should be the end of my house guests for a while because it's been a busy couple weeks. So thank you for being here. Thank you for making time. Remember to ignore the spammers. Feel free to report the comments. If they tag you, you're welcome to do that. The more people that report them, the better. Have a wonderful week. Take some time to think about what you want to create in this time. If you've been feeling busy and really productive, it's a great thing. It's the new moon energy. Allow that productivity, that energy to move through you. What is it you're trying to create? Because everything is saying this is the time. So don't miss it. Spirit is telling you what I always tell you, how very much you are loved. Mwah. I'm sorry to not be with you on Thursday. If anything changes, I'll let you know, and I'll see you back here next Monday. Mwah. Have a beautiful week, dear friends.